It would appear that you're starting another episode, Vitamin. Don't you think you should go welcome the audience?
That's a fair point, Elizabeth. I am doing my best, and I will definitely do that. Ahem. Welcome, welcome, my lovely connoisseurs of the culture, back to the beautiful world of Persona 3 that we're loading. Yes, that's how I'm calling it right now. It's been 1 week since I went again. No. So, real talk, all things considered, it's been, like, a day since I played this, and there was a lot more I wanted to talk about and do. So I decided that if, everything works out well, I would do another episode. So YouTube, it's not going to really be that long compared to Twitch, where it's only been a day. YouTube's probably going to be a couple of days, but that's neither here nor there. But I still had to do it. Welcome, Puzzles to stream, who jumped in saying, OMG, no way, Persona 3 streams back to back. Yeah, I just really wanted to play more Persona. I mean, come on, it's Persona. I've already established this, and I really want to do this. Plus, I don't really have that much time. After all, I only have just short of a year before we get Persona 6. Okay. I'm just being hopeful. No. I'm pretty sure most of you viewers know what happened last time, but the usual recap is we finished our Arca exploration. I can't go any further, which sucks. Now, I was tempted to just waste a night just going to, well, waste, I say. Go spend a night in Tartarus, but I really should work on my social stats so that way I can do better bonds. I mean, heck, I can't talk to Big Daddy Tanaka until my charm is a little better. And unfortunately, I'm going to need some other things because I think across the board I am... What am I again? 3s now? Yeah, okay, so we're 3s. I don't really know if the max is still 5 or not. Actually, was it 5 back in the past? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure most viewers know that this isn't... Well, this is technically a blind playthrough, but at the same time, I kind of know of Persona 3, so I don't know what you want to call it. Pseudo blind? I don't really know. But what I do know is that this episode's probably going to be just more social bonding, social grinding, and we'll see what happens. And I'll probably wait until I make a fusion. I guess I'll probably make Fortuna or something. But yes, that's essentially all you really need to know. Puzzle said, Persona 6 is releasing June 2026. Trust me, my uncle works in Atlas. Oh, like my dad works at Nintendo? You know what? I trust you guys. I don't know half enough about this, but I do know that John Atlas is usually probably on it. Wait, is your uncle John Atlas, Puzzles? If so, we're gonna have some words, because I still remember what John Atlas did to me. Welcome forward to the stream. It's been some time since I heard from you. Let's see, where to do? I do want to work on my stats, so I'm thinking... I haven't done this in a minute. Or rather, I don't think I've done this at all, but I'm gonna go get me a burger, because I'm hungry. Wild Duck Burger. The nighttime only Wild Duck Burger Challenge, whatever, 1,800 yen. As Elizabeth mentioned, there's a food challenge at night. Say less! I'm gonna do it. Well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, screw it. I'm probably not gonna be able to do it, but hey, whatever. It's ridiculous about burgers. We'll wonder if I'll be able to finish everything. I could definitely try. No matter how much I eat, the amount of burgers doesn't seem to decrease. See, well, what you gotta do is you gotta just inhale it. You can't savor the flavor. You gotta just... Actually, I don't know what to do here. Focus on a single burger, look away from the burgers, glance at the pile of burgers. Maybe if I just look at it one at a time, I won't be that bad. Instead of flavor, each bite only brings more pain. At least I got something for it. Wait, I got something for it? Courage? Okay, at least I get courage for it. Although I couldn't finish it, I feel like I've grown just by taking the challenge. Well, yeah, I mean, I would totally go for it. I'd probably be able to eat, like, I don't know what the scale of those burgers are. I probably could eat, like, maybe 5 or 6 without a problem. I don't know. Puzzle says, my uncle is Jake Atlas. Wait, does he know John? Please tell me you knows John Atlas. I'm certain my viewers know this. For any newer viewers, there's an ongoing bit. I want this to be a thing. So if I have to explain myself, hopefully it'll be many episodes down the line. But I talked about it a couple episodes ago. I want to establish this, the god of Atlas, the one who rules it over, is just this man named John, who just, I imagine it's kind of like a Matrix kind of thing. Well, he just sits, not even a Matrix thing, but he just like, I don't know, supervillain thing. He just sits in a chair somewhere. He's like, I don't know, has a glass of wine that he swivels around, evil supervillain style. He's like, more money for Johnny. That's how I imagine him. So there you go. He's insisting on the 6th motif, hence June 2026. I hope it comes out next year. Now, to be fair, we already got a lot of stuff this year with Vengeance, and we are playing this and Metaphor Fantasio, but I hope 2026 is the year for Persona. I don't know. I feel like it's 2025, excuse me, not 2026. Anyway, what's up, dude? So what do you think? Calm down, actually. I can't calm down. I'm too hyped. How can I be calm when another girl might be moving into our dorm? I'm talking about Fuka Yamagishi. I've actually seen her around. Really? She a 10 out of 10. We'll totally go for her again. She does look kind of frail, but that just makes me want to be strong enough for the two of us. Yeah, I'm sure you don't have any ulterior motives. Welcome, Bayo to the stream, who shouted.
Our next topic.
No. Let's see. Today I'll be covering the Kofun period of... Wait, that's not the voice I gave him. Wasn't it more Tanaka? I think I gave him and Tanaka the same voice.
Let's see. Today I'll be covering the Kofun period in our history. I don't know. Do you really think this stuff's relevant? I mean, I can slap together some clay statues that look a lot better than theirs did. In fact, my 5-year-old niece actually did it the other day. Now, granted, it kind of fell apart, and she said it was a bug when it clearly just looked like a pile of dunk crap, but even still, though, it's pretty sweet. Don't tell my niece I said that. Can't wait till we get to the Sengoku era. It's much more exciting. Did you know my favorite anime is Sengoku Basara? It's a really great one, and I prefer Musou games. Why are you guys falling asleep to this? Whatever. Speaking of the Sengoku era, there was this one general they called the Warhawk of the battlefield. Looks like this turned into another Sengoku era. I was about to try and merge that Warhawk, Hawk of the Battlefield thing. I was thinking in my head, maybe I should merge it with a Berserk joke. But I was like, nah, we're good. Puzzle says, I'm so excited to see who you romance. I bet you are. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna wait and see. I'm certain some people can probably guess who I'm gonna romance, but I'm gonna do dumb things this episode's, well, this playthrough. Well, I say dumb things, but I'm doing it like it is. I'm feeling sleepy. Let's see, what should I work on again? Intelligence or courage? Right now, I know I'm going to need the stats, but what do I need most of right now? I know I will need all in general, but what do I want to focus on most? My intelligence or my courage? I guess I'll work... I did do some courage stuff. I'll work on my intelligence.
And so...
And that's how the period came to be known as Sengoku era.
Oh, were you talking? I wasn't paying attention at all.
Huh? You want to hear and know about the Kofun period? Whatever. Go look up the Kidora tomb or something. It's famous or whatever.
Force myself to stay awake and listen to his crap job lecture. Back up! Oh man, the music. I'm all over this. I know I've been saying this like a broken record, but the music of this game is... Okay, I'll be real with you guys. Well, like I'm always real. That's it for today. Who wants to hang out really quickly? Oh, Chihiro? Oh no. Hold on, let's figure this out really quickly. Who do I want to hang out with? I do kind of want to hang out with Chihiro. I don't really care for Kenji, even though I know he's going to be a bro later. And I did say I need to help out with Zushi. No, I did say that. But what days does Chihiro, like, meet? Does anybody know or remember what days Chihiro-san meets? I think it's pretty much every day that's not the school's out or class or the student council, right? So... can't remember. I know what you talk about. I'm just so spacing right now. Well, while I wait for a hopeful response, there is something I do want to do before I go further. I gotta go duplicate a card. Oh, right. I do have to talk to this dude, too. I don't want to bond with Moon. I know I have to, but I don't want to. Puzzle says, knowledge is hard to level up later on, so I regret every classroom lecture. Oh, then maybe I should start caring a little bit more for my intelligence. I'm gonna duplicate that invigorate thing, because that invigorate ability is kind of handy. Thank you. But yeah, the point I was gonna say was music in this game. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for Chihiro. Then I will do Chihiro on Saturday, and I'm gonna do Kazushi today. Well, that's not you. Oops, I was about to choose the wrong person. Thank you, Puzzles. But I was wanting to say, I want this episode, I want to talk about music, folks, because like I was saying earlier, I was thinking about the music, and earlier today, as I got up, I was just listening to random music, and I thought to myself, because I remember, and this is where I want people to get into the same headspace I was, I get this question asked, not often, obviously, but every now and then when I'm regrettably meeting new people, because I'm shy like that. People usually hit me with the, so what type of music do you like, V? And I know I've talked about this in earlier episodes of things. Bayo says we already know who will be. I doubt you do. Even though I know I've talked about her and praised her. Actually, no, you know what? I'm not even gonna say anything, because I know Bayo's trying to be on it for the whole who I'm gonna romance. But I'm not. It's okay. I'm like chat can do its own thing because I know they're gonna just make speculation. Wait, what? Miyamoto's acting strangely. Like, hell, you're acting strangely. We bonded now, buddy.
Whatever. Don't you know what happened last time? I have amnesia. My knees. Specifically my left knee. And then eventually my right knee. Even though I don't think that's how that works, but whatever. Anyway, don't judge me. Don't at me.
Damn, look at all those guys that are able to run. Wish I could match up to that. Wait, where's Kazushi? A fool ditched. What a loser.
Well, we're out of here. Take it easy.
Later, bruh. Go hit the showers.
Out there. You'd better wrap up too. See you next practice.
I will definitely do my best. I made my way back to the dorm after practice. Sushi, what the frick are you doing out here?
Whoa! What's up? I was just gonna sneak back into practice.
Yeah, uh-huh. Where the flip have you been? Actually,
Where have you been?
no, knowing me, I know I'm more observant, so...
Did you... bitch?
No way! I had a legit reason.
And what's the reason? I was... Yeah, I got nothing. I ditched.
I was at the hospital. My mom insisted. Shouldn't have told her about my knee. She made the appointment without telling me, so there was nothing I could do.
Yeah, there was like totally one thing you do. Aren't you fast? Yeah, your knee's busted and all, but you could have just outran her. It's not like you can do anything about it. I'm making a bad joke. But real quick, I want to put this in you guys' mindset before I go back to focusing it. So yeah, I got asked back in the past, and even now and then I still get asked, like, what's your favorite type of music? I want this episode, I want to talk about video game music, just random things, because this is a hot take probably, but I think video game music is better than, like, standard, like, I don't know, like, whatever artists, like, yeah, there's some beautiful pieces and great composers, and I'm not saying that not all music is bad, but my preference, I think video game music is the top. I've not been disappointed with video game music, so just saying. And not even singling out Persona, even though clearly I'm talking about Persona here, but like even good classic things like old school Mario ones, like Metallic Mario's theme, or like who doesn't know the Green Hill Zone thing for Sonic? And then we could go to really good hits like pretty much any soundtrack in the Xenoblade series, especially Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Like, ugh! But I just want to leave that with you guys first before I go back to the cutscene. Let's see. How did you go, or that really sucks? Oh,
How did it go? That really sucks.
what should I say? I'll say...
That's rough, buddy.
You said it.
Oh, okay, cool,
I get
sweet.
why my mom and the rest of the team are acting like this.
I figured he'd probably want me to say it. Again, I'm trying to put myself in, like, what would the people I'm talking to want me to say? Although, I feel like I could have been nicer, so I don't know if it was one of those things. I don't know what the choice is, in case anybody's wondering. I don't know if one of them will give me more music notes or not. I don't know if they both will give me the same music notes or they both won't. So, case in point, that earlier one with the sneak into practice thing, I'm kind of regretting not asking where have you been, because I feel like I would have gotten more music notes from that. Oh.
It's exhausting having everyone up in your business. Today they took some x-rays. They'll give me the results in a few days. Not
Hope
sure
it
why
goes.
that has to
Hope it's
take
good.
so long.
Because x-rays, no thing is perfect.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
Don't tell anyone about me going to the hospital, right?
And whatever you do, please don't, like, I don't know, stream this for a growing population of people that are finding you interesting and charming. And, I don't know, might find you on Twitch under the handle of Vitamin DGR or some nonsense like that. Or might find you on YouTube with the same name and handle. Yeah, see, you viewers thought I wasn't going to do a plugin, huh? Come on now.
I'm counting on you. I feel bad for always asking you to keep things quiet. Sorry about that.
Yeah, you haven't redeemed or repaid me at all. Miyamoto seems appreciative of me. Guess that means about to rank up. And with a rank up, that means it's time to go see some chat stuff, because I realize I haven't focused on chat in a second. Let's see here. Where were we last time I paid attention? I know you guys chatted about who my potential romance is. Well, we'll see what happens. Let's see. Puzzle started with, I think Kazushi, oop, that's the wrong thing. Yeah, I think Kazushi's the type to ask, if you cut off your leg, will you feel the pain? You know what? I agree with you on that one. Bale said Kozuka's music is amazing. There's a reason ST4 and ST5 are my favorite OSTs of probably the whole franchise. They're just so good. Dude, like, I already chatted about it in ST5. Shout out to those who watch my playthrough. You can watch it there. But even the normal battle theme, it didn't get annoying to me. Like, you know, your song is good. Like, first off, there's two things when it comes to music, especially for video game music. If music can play over and over and you don't get sick of it, or if you can find a song and they keep making different versions of it. Like, how many times we heard a version of Last Surprise? Or in SMT5, when, I don't know, you can chat with someone, then all of a sudden you hear the drums go, like that kind of thing. It's so good. Puzzle says, Catherine's bar music is my most listened to for the past 2 years, if I remember correctly. Dude, when I was going through Catherine, which I did do a special on not so long ago, I kind of think I might again in the future, just because. But I remember just spending just moments in Catherine's bar thing, which I love what they did with Full Body. You can just listen to other songs. It's so good.
All right. The doctor told me to take it easy today, but we should still get to practice.
What did he? Your doctor just told you to take it easy. I'm gonna go run with weights on.
Wait, if you're leaving, that means practice is already over. Well, guess I'll just go home. See ya.
That's like, he sounds so defeated. I didn't mean to laugh, but I'm sorry, man. My man was like, "Oh, let's go practice." Oh, it's over. Guess I'll go home or something. Also says, if we're talking something that's not Atlas, we started to like a lot of music from Hades. I still need to play Hades. I haven't played it before, but I've seen someone play it briefly, and I'm kind of invested in it a little bit. That and Hollow Knight. Bale said, I listen to Battle Dot all the time, and I've never gotten tired of it. Same with Humans, Demons, and... which is the song. Humans, Demons, and... excuse me. It's literally my ringtone. Is it really? My ringtone is... even though I have yet to completely beat it because I need to replay it, my ringtone for People Call Me is... oh, gosh, I can't remember the name of it, but it's in Persona 5 Strikers. Man. I don't know the exact title of it, but it's the song was like... how does the lyric go again? I'm messing up something fierce. Can't remember. I should probably like have my phone call. Well, then again, I was about to say, I probably shouldn't do it because in case I get copyright claimed, I don't want to get in trouble. But I know how the beat goes. It goes, do 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 do. You know how the game is played. You think it's easier, or something like that. Evidently, the prior decline was only temporary. That's the case. What's the point? Oh, whoops, wrong voice. Oh God, I don't know why I thought it was Junpei. Ooh. That's the case. Then what's the point of fighting?
No.
If we do nothing, then everyone will eventually join the Lost, and I'm not talking about the TV show that barely people remember. Our efforts have prevented the crisis from escalating to that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever, I don't care. I hate to see what the city would be like if we couldn't use our personas.
That's not... Daredevil, thank you! I was trying to remember what the title of the song was. Because I was about to say, like, it's not Axe to Grind. Even though I like Axe to Grind. Oh, there you are. Let's say where you are.
Yeah.
Think about how many more victims there'd be if we couldn't fight shadows. It's pretty depressing. I'm glad you moved here. It's a lot less overwhelming with you here. There's no telling when all this will end, but together, I know we can do it eventually.
Well, I also have another ringtone. I have the, I have 3 different ringtones for, like, 3 different kinds of people. My normal ringtone is Daredevil. My ringtone for, like, if it's my boss, or, anybody that I don't like calling me, it's the Love Is Over theme from Catherine. Because when I hear it, I'm just like, oh no. It's over for me. And then for, like, my true close friends, like, my absolute, like, super close friends, it's, the jazzy battle theme, or it's the, excuse me, it is the, I know the title of it. It is the Season 3 OST. I don't know the OST, I don't know the title, but it's the Season 3 OST to Overlord by Myth and Royd. I can't remember what that is, but I love that song, and that's for my closest friends. Although I really should like manage my other songs, because I kind of want to like give some of my other friends like, oh, I like this friend, I'll give him this. Like one of my friends is into Zelda, so I should give him a Zelda song. Or one of my friends is into when's this day again? 31? Okay. And one of my friends is into Mario, so I was actually debating about giving him the Metallic Mario thing. But it just goes to show, video game music is tops. Like, I don't know, like I haven't been disappointed with video game music yet. Yes, there's some songs that are but more often than not, I usually like the songs. Like freaking any Nihon Falcon song. Listen to the OST for Trails of Cold Steel, and even though I haven't played the games fully, or rather at all yet, but I've also been like every now and then listening to music from the Ys games, and I don't really know what these games are yet, but dude, I'm like captivated. One of the songs was like called Lacrimose, or Donna's Lacrimose or something, and another one was, I think it was called like Desperate Struggle or Red Struggle or something. I don't know what the titles are, but again, video game music never disappoints me. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I think I'm more likely to listen to those things, but still. Bale said Strikers had some good music. Puzzle said agreed, and then said 3 words: Persona 5 dancing. All the dancing ones! Which reminds me, why do we not have dancing music in this game? I'm surprised we didn't get that in DLC. At the same time, we didn't get costumes for it. I know they want to do a faithful recreation of Persona 3, I get it, but we already have Persona 5, like, costumes and music and stuff, as was Persona 4. We didn't have that back in P3, so surely they could give me the dancing things, not to say I'm being greedy. Too crowded right now? Flip. Alright, what to do tonight, then, is the question. Wow, I really can't sing today. I'm so off it. I guess I'll work on my brilliance. Wait, that's charm. What's the thing? Is it this? Yeah. Yeah, can I do this yet? I'm going for the seafood course.
To your table.
I'll try the seafood full course. Ooh, I got gourmand achievement. Order from a secret menu at the Iwatadai strip mall at night. That actually looks good, man. I could go for some salmon right now. Thanks to the omega-3s in the fish, I feel like my mind is sharper than before. Rank up! Well, ranked points, I guess. Wait, you guys didn't like Persona 5 its remixes? I kind of liked the Rivers of the Desert. I like that mix. And come on, what do you mean? Like, I also liked, man, what's another one? I think my favorite one, which I didn't think they could make the song better, but the Whims of Fate remix, oh my goodness, great. You know, I actually might have to make that a ringtone for something else, because I do like Daredevil, but I'm kind of reminding myself how good that song is. You know, if they can make good music like this, I don't mind waiting like several years for Persona 6, because I know it's gonna slap. Seriously, listen to the Whims of Fate remix. That is enough reason. Now, to be fair, there's a number of other songs, but oh, that was so good. How do you guys not like it? I'm getting... Okay, so for YouTube wondering, chat's flaming me because apparently I'm wrong here, but I know the Whims of Fate remix was really good. Okay, we're all entitled to our own opinions, I guess. You know I'm right on it. Of course, though, to be fair, between all 3 dancing games, my #1 favorite is technically still P4 dancing. I don't think there's really any song on that I dislike. Whereas 3 and 5, there's a couple of songs I was like, I'm cool with it, but I could also be with it. But I think in order for me, when it comes to the music, I think, for the dancing games, I think it'd be P4 dancing, P5, and then P3. Although it's funny because even though I know more P5 songs, I think I have more P3 dancing songs on my phone. Huh, I guess that makes it kind of a little ass backwards, huh?
Have you heard?
I heard from a younger guy in my club yesterday that second year is getting bullied.
That's crazy. Which second year?
I don't know. All I heard is that they were flaming them for liking Persona 5 dancing music instead of the other ones like Persona 3 dancing. I mean, I get it. Yeah, Whims of Fate is really cool and all, but do we really need to hear Price every now and then? Ugh. I thought our school was peaceful, but I guess stuff like that still happens here.
I guess someone in the same grade as me is getting bullied. Okay, fair. Like, maybe not every song in P5 remix is good, but I'm saying, it's still great.
All right.
What was the voice I gave you?
Quiet down, class. It's time to begin today's lecture. Progdeo audio lucem siderem.
I probably said that wrong. I don't care.
I'm changing today's lecture to another integrated learning one because Ikoda-sensei decided to be a little bastard and leave. He claimed he wasn't feeling well. Looked fine enough to me, though. I mean, he didn't really do anything weird except for sample one of my drinks, but I told him it was all natural, with no preservatives or anything illegal, at least for the most part. Quick word of caution, make sure you know what you're eating before you take a bite.
Wait, why are you saying that? It's like you know I've been trying to do the Wild Duck Burger Challenge for a minute.
I covered the basics of learning magic last time, so today I'll go a bit deeper into meditation. First, let's review the ways that magicians will meditate. To heighten the creative impulse, the source of all your magical power, observe a real-world object carefully, then recreate it in your mind, down to the last tiny detail. That's the Western standard for mediation, but I like to talk about the Eastern style as well. Meditation was originally refined in the East, and modern magicians adapted Eastern meditation for their own original style. You find the right posture, take a deep breath in and out, and calm your mind. Also, can we take a second to say that Persona 3 Dancing's version of Deep Breath is amazing. I don't know if you guys are in the same mindset and I, but I know it's a good song and a good remix. That's the basic practice of the Eastern style. It doesn't take much to practice meditation either. All you need is some free time and a relatively calm environment. It doesn't take long, but you should give yourself at least 15 minutes for a proper session. Now for some specifics. First, your posture. Just take a position that you find comfortable. Sitting cross-legged is good enough for most, but you could try the full lotus position too. It's sometimes called kakafusa. You can even meditate while sitting in a chair. Any position works as long as it's comfortable. Once your breathing is relaxed, close or cover your eyes and let the rest of your body relax too. Now that you've prepared yourself physically, you'll focus next on your mind and soul. Imagine a symbol, some simple image, perhaps a large tree or the moon. It can even be the god of your own faith if you'd like. However, do not force yourself to fully empty your mind. That's actually a common misconception. Most people aren't even capable of it, but succeeding is especially dangerous. You run the risk of losing all control of yourself. Not that it wouldn't be intriguing to watch.
Oh man, that was just a lot. Whew. Yeah, I should probably go for the intelligence. I'm already working on it.
That is to say.
So what have we learned? Nothing? Well, good enough for me. Meditation can be aided through iconography, rather than forcing an empty mind. Even Christian prayer can reach a level of meditation if practiced fervently enough. But who has that kind of patience nowadays? Although in that case, the imagined symbol is present for a reason other than meditational aid. It can be dangerous to plumb the depths of your consciousness. But by keeping a clear symbol in mind, you avoid teetering over the edge and plunging in the darkness. Go ahead and try meditating tonight if you'd like. Alright, get out of my damn class.
Yeah, I had to force myself. Oh boy. Chad, I realize I haven't read you guys in a minute. I apologize. You know what? Let us focus on P3's dancing. What are some other good mix? Deep Breaths was good. A Deep Breath was good. Time was good.
What a workout. I gotta teach those first years how to clean up properly.
Uh-oh. Girls laughing, and it doesn't seem in a cute way, and it's not about me. Probably doesn't sound good.
So then, I pretended to take a picture with my cell phone, and she totally freaked out and started crying. It was like we caught her red-handed or something. You should have seen the look on her face.
I recognize that voice. Why do I recognize that voice?
It was priceless. Wow, that's pathetic. I've never laughed so hard in all my life.
You hens like start clucking somewhere else. Like you're in the way. Trust me, you don't want to mess with Yukari. You think she's bad with me? She probably won't like you guys. I'm telling you. She'll go and well, there's gonna be 2 less hens in the world. Let's just say that much.
They're making fun of someone? Bullies.
I ought to bust a cap in him, but my doctor did say. Okay, no. Forget it.
Huh? Did you hear a voice? It's calling me. Huh? What voice? I don't hear anything. Oh.
Wait, she trying to listen to me? She might be trying to hear me. Is that her? Okay, thank you. Also, I apologize. I haven't read chat in a minute, but just to shorten it, chat's been talking about some of the songs. Oh, I forgot about Arc. Portable's OST was good. Time makes me incredibly happy every time it plays. Time is so good. Wiping All Out, Mass Destruction is good. I'm still curious about which version of Mass Destruction people prefer, this one or the old school version. I kind of like both equally. Natsuki's played by Kaylee Mil. Was it really her? Okay, I thought I recognized that voice. See, I need to get better with my like voice recognition capabilities. Talking like an AI. And also, I think her friend is... I think she's able to hear me. She just said she heard a voice. I think she's trying to break the 4th wall and hear me out. Mysterious friend of brunette, if you can hear me, I need you to blink twice if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Blink twice. Oh, I guess she can't hear me. She only blinked once. No, alright, never mind. I tried.
Maki? What's going on? Are you listening to me? Maki? Hello?
Can't believe that's her. That's my girl from what was I just playing? Isn't she the same voice actress in Soul Hackers 2? Or am I spacing? Hey, yo, Maki, we good? You wanna... I don't know why I'm waving my hand on my screen, like you guys can see that.
Huh? Are you feeling alright? Yeah, sorry. What were we talking about?
They weren't paying attention to me at all. See, I knew it, man. These hens keep clucking.
They're finally gone.
Yep, she did play Tatara. Okay, I know. Okay, I'm on it.
Ugh, I can't stand girls like
Not that bad. But to be fair, I think that's biased for me because not too long ago I did do a Soul Hackers thing, and I don't, not to get flamed by chat again, but I did kind of pronounce my obvious like affection for Terra. So I guess that's probably a little biased, huh? Damn sucks, you have to study so much and your score gets posted. If you do, everyone will laugh at you. If you do bad, everyone will laugh at you. You know what? That's a good point. Where's Junpei? Where'd Junpei go? Fricker, he's gone. Where did Junpei go? I want to make fun of him. Okay, what to do today? Today's Friday. Okay, before I go hang out with Kazushi, because I really do want to work on Kazushi. Then again, I should also work on... Why is chat calling me Sip? Why are you guys calling me Sip? What do I do? Oh, is it because of the Tara thing from Soul Hackers 2? All right, get off it. Come on, guys. Don't blame me for that. All right, I deserve it. It's not. We do not simp. Okay, I've already done this before. This is just our ongoing bit at this point. Where's the? So you go to 4, or you potentially go to 6. I kind of want to get rid of. Well, what's Kenji at? Or Kazushi? Kazushi's at 4. Can you go to 5? Oh, okay. I am not Mitsuru's super fan. This girl's Mitsuru's super fan.
The other day, I had a dream about Karijo-senpai. She drove me around her motorcycle and we cruised around town at midnight. It was so cool. And then she like grabbed me close and she like held me in her nice soft arms and I had the sweet smell of perfume in my nose and Mitsuru. I'd be happy
Just to be run over by Karijo-senpai? Okay, I know I'm fascinated by Mitsuru, but I don't know if I'd be willing to get run over by her, like, at all. I don't want to. My fascination for Mitsuru doesn't go to the point like you. Like, you chat, you can say what you will. I am not that bad. That's a whole new level of down bad. That woman needs like the Hoover Dam amount of water to like control herself. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, I need to go to Shrine. I just want to duplicate a card. I really like this Invigorate thing. I think I'm gonna honestly give it to my Orpheus, but I do want to get better skills too. But no, that's next level bad, right? Puzzle has been super fan. Puzzle said step on me, but on a different level. She wants her to run over her. She wants Mitsuru to run over her, dude. That's like how bad you gotta be to be like you'll never catch me, no matter what girl it is. Not even for someone like Revy or like any girl from P5. Well, some of the girls are P5, or I don't know, pretty much any girl from I don't know, reincarnated as well. Most of the girls are reincarnated as a slime. You'll never catch me so down bad that you're like, hey, I need you to do this for me. It's the only way I'm gonna get happy. I need you to like grab a motorcycle and run me over. What am I doing? I need you to go run me over real quick. Anyway, let's go hang out with Kazushi. Like, I don't know how down bad you gotta be. I am not that thirsty at all.
Hey there.
Hey, you going to practice? You are, just go on without me. I'll catch up with you later. He seems a little down, but he seems a little bad. Well, time to go spend time with you. Yeah, whatever. Let everyone else know too, would you? I'm not skipping or anything. Yeah, no, I got you, dude.
Last one. Go for it.
Where am I? Did I see me, or is that someone else? I don't think that was me. Oh, there I am. I don't see Miyamoto today. I made my way back to the dorm after practice. Puzzle says, what if Mitsuru was dying and her only hope is for her to run you over? Oh, well then wholeheartedly. Oh, yeah, full on. Spread eagle. Like, she can happily. But that's only if she needed to save her life. That's it. And it would only be her. Like, if it was Yukari, that's a whole different thing. Puzzle says, like, she's barely speeding. Yeah. If it saves her life, yeah, for sure. But if it was Yukari, I don't know. Although, to be fair, I think it's one of those scenarios where I talk things about Yukari, and I feel like when it comes to... I don't know how to best phrase it, but it's like, who would you be with, who would you marry, who would you leave, and I don't know a fourth one. Because there's 4 girls, right? Between Fuka, Aigis, Mitsuru, and Yukari. I can't think of a fourth one. I don't know, eat cake with. I want to ask chat, who would you eat cake with? Who would you be with in a intimate sense? Who would you marry and who would you leave? I want to ask chat that. And while I wait for chat's response, and YouTube, I want you guys to say the same thing, my lovely viewers, my lovely connoisseurs of the culture. Let's get back to the cutscene. Whoa, Arisato.
Man, I keep running into you at the weirdest times.
Let's see. Yeah. Well, I can't say that, because he's probably from the hospital, right? Although it'd be funny. I don't know. I'll say from the hospital. I'll be carrying this time. Back from the hospital.
You remembered what we talked about last time. Nothing gets past you, eh? So, yeah. I just got back from the hospital.
Okay, figured.
They had the results from my last exam.
Is everything good?
And well, I...
Oh, you okay?
You gotta be kidding! Why can't I stand up?
Like I have to bow before your godly power. Take my shoulder. I'll carry you. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna totally do my shoulder. Sure, I got you, man. Yeah, like that's clearly gotta be the right answer.
Thanks.
Yeah, of course, dude. I'm not gonna be funny about that. Take my hand.
Funny, huh? All from just crouching down to tie my shoes.
I am surprised that you're... I know your knee's in pain, but shouldn't you be laying on me, or leaning on me, excuse me, so you can not have too much weight on there? I mean, that's what I would do if I had, like, a bad knee or something.
Good thing you were around. If it were anyone else, then the rest of the team would have found out.
Don't worry, I'm totally not talking to anybody about the team. And then I just cut out a corner, it's like, hey, everyone, check it out. Kazushi's knee sucks. Let's go make fun of him.
Thanks, man. I'm really grateful to have you as a friend.
Aww. See, this is how you have a good friendship right here. You know I go above and beyond for you, man. I know you'll do the same for me. That's what makes good friendship.
Alright, I'm gonna go train by myself. Even if practice is over, I can't skip out on training. Big meet's not that far off. You're heading home, right? Then we'll train together next time. Take it easy.
Rest well, my man. You'll be hearing from me soon. Today was Friday, right? Tomorrow I need to go hang out with Chihiro, and I need to go do some shopping. It's discount day.
Welcome back.
What's up, dude? Alright, before I go... Huh. Sorry for the sudden invite, but I'm thinking about getting something to eat right now. Do you want to join me? Oh. Sure. Okay. Give me 1 second first before I do that. Let's read chat, because I realize I haven't read chat in a good second. Let's see, where we left off. I guess it's a response to my, question, right? Yeah. So, starting with Bayo saying, kiss, marry, we'll say unalive, because I think if you say the K word, you get a little, eh. And then adult fun, yeah, we could use that. Puzzle said, marry Mitsuru if it wasn't for her being, okay. I can't keep up with rich people. Well, you never know. It might be nice. Let's see. Puzzle said, I probably kiss Mitsuru, marry Aigis, and unalive Fuka. Puzzle said, he appreciates you being a great friend after you threatened to tell his teammates and make fun of them. Okay, well, like, I was making a bit. I'm not serious. I hope viewers know I'm making dumb jokes, but all things considered, I got Kazushi. I do like Chariot. I love that rank. And I love what they're doing with it. I would never, like, all things considered, take it seriously and be like, yeah, I'm gonna make fun of you or anything. Of course not. Even IRL. And then Puzzle jumped out saying, Akihiko, yeah, oh yeah, we're gonna spend time with Akihiko in a minute.
So...
God, I hate bullying. Even if it just happened to someone else, it just feels so bad.
Really? You want to talk about hating bullying, huh? You know, it'd be kind of fun if you didn't bully me every now and then.
What do you mean, Vitamin? Is there something you want to talk about?
You just said you hate bullying.
It's like, well, I'm a hypocrite. What do you want?
Yeah, I feel the same.
Yeah.
Right? I overheard these girls today talking about how they were picking on someone. I couldn't tell who they were talking about or anything, though. I wish I could do something.
I think you can. You have a piece on you. I'm pretty sure you could.
Hey.
Dude, my Persona... I already read that.
What?
Okay, let's go hang out with Akihiko today. Is there anything I want to do really quickly? I can't think of it. But I should ABS. Before I make this mistake. Let me see here. Oh, wait, I can just do this. Let's go! But first, since I'm over here, any new sodas I could purchase? When do these things restock? Oh, not yet. Alright. Puzzle says, who's your favorite chariot out of P3, P4, and P5? Chie. No question. Chie. 150 freaking percent. Like, Kazushi's cool, but Chie, 1,000,000%. Well, okay, let's be fair. To be fair, I really also like Ryuji. So, I guess I can't overwhelmingly give Chie the win. Let's say, if it was 100% rating, I would say 50% Chie, 40%, well, okay. 45% Chie, 40% Ryuji, and the rest would be Kazushi. Although, I do, well, you're talking about 3, 4, and 5, so I'm only going to require them and not the older ones, so. Just want to announce that. Yo, Arisato. Did you see my text message? Want to go grab a bite? Yeah, of course. I mean, I was going to spend this time working on my social stats, but, why not?
Yes.
Sweet. I'm hungry.
I've gotten a lot of my edge back since I've been able to focus on my training. I've been meaning to thank you for that. You've really stepped up as our leader.
And you really stepped up as a voice actor. No, I'm making it big. I'm making it big. No, contrary to popular belief, when they announced Alejandro Saab was going to do the voice of Akihiko, I'll admit at first I was like, oh, is he going to do the line? And when I heard, I was like, you know what? I like this. And I don't think I really had doubts on him. I think my one nervousness was I don't know how people are going to treat him. Because I know people are going to be like, oh, well, he's not Liam O'Brien. He's not going to do a good bit. But isn't he, like, really good? Like, I don't know. Can you not imagine him now with this kind of voice?
So tonight's on me. You've got enough responsibility as it is.
Let's see. I can handle it. I'm barely getting by. Good. I'm starving.
So you've got talent and an appetite. I think you'd make a pretty good athlete.
She's known for being a bee for a reason. Reading chat, by the way. Puzzle said, bullying is not the same as threatening, I feel. I don't know. I feel like I'm being bullied by, Yukari quite often. Bale said, in other news, I got a few movies this month. Oh, what'd you get? Oh, well, I guess Puzzle already asked that. Songbirds and Snakes and FNAF. This is definitely going to be a hot take for me, but I already talked about this in a different playthrough, so you can feel free to flame me. This is just my honest opinion. I didn't really like FNAF, but to be fair, I also never played Five Nights. I used to watch Markiplier, you know, hello everybody, my name is Markiplier. Yeah, like that dude. I used to watch him play FNAF, but I never really played it, so I think maybe if I knew the lore, it'd probably be better for me, but I didn't really care too much for FNAF at all. I think they're working on a sequel though, right? Like, didn't it get like a lot of people or something? Oh, to like the movie?
Just don't push yourself too hard. Things will get easier with experience. And if you need anything, let me know. I'll do whatever I can to help.
Yes, master.
Excuse me. I knew it! You're Sonata-san from Gekukan High.
Really? You getting these girls out of nowhere? What the flip? Bayo said he really grew on me as Aki. I was hesitant, but I really ended up liking his choice. I'm glad you came around to it. Puzzle said, dude, people are bothering him so much on Twitter that he talked about saying how the only people who criticize performance are the people who did play Reload. Well, then, you know what? For all the naysayers that think his voice is bad, go play Reload, and then I bet money you're gonna be like, damn, that V guy was right. Welcome, fan tonight. How have you been? How long have you been here? Sorry. Who says triple brown cow with a dancing emote, and then said, vitamin is jelly of Akihiko's chat ability? I'm not that jealous, kind of, sort of, ish. Bale said, yo, Alex is streaming Reload today. I've heard he has been. I haven't seen his stuff yet, but I did see the clips that you guys posted on Discord. I need to actually, like, watch it. But, dude, like, seriously, back to the game. These girls came out of nowhere and were like, oh, I know that white-haired silver fox anywhere. Well, I guess white and silver are two different colors. That white-haired fox for anywhere.
I heard you lived in Iwa Todai, but wow! I never thought I'd run into you here.
Oh, you're hit with allergies? I'm sorry, Phantom Knight.
Of yours? Oh, please, can we get a picture with you?
Make sure to get plenty of tea, get plenty of rest. Don't push yourself, my friend.
I'm busy, and I don't like having my picture taken.
I kept hearing rumors that you were injured. Are you okay now?
Wow, they clearly are... Well, I guess they're fans, so I wish I had fans like that.
Do you need any help?
Actually, no, I don't.
Is there anything I can bring you?
I don't think I'd be able to handle it.
Who do you think that is?
Not sure. Celebrity, maybe? Want to go see?
There's like 2 people here, and all of a sudden you guys are like, oh, that guy must be something famous. Also, I think I recognize both those two's other voices, the guy and the girl.
Let's go.
Wait, Sonata-san!
I've had this problem at school, but I didn't think it'd happen out here too.
What's the problem? For some reason, and according to girls, radiate himbo energy, whatever that is. I guess for some reason, a lot of people want to talk to me and take my pictures. And the other day, I was simply like wiping off some sweat, so I lifted my shirt just to wipe around my chest. And then for some reason, I heard a bunch of people go, ah, and go, ooh. And there was 2 girls that passed out. What do you suppose that means, V?
That probably means... I never thought I'd feel like Junpei in this episode, but whatever.
It's probably because of those interviews. Or the rumors online. I've gotten all kinds of attention as I've kept up my winning streak.
You talk like we got a face reveal or something for us to approach you and say hi? Well, no, it's just the aspect of me with fans is I still get nervous around people. Like, yeah, I have my friends, but to be fair, I don't mind, like, chatting with fans. Like, in the future, if I ever get, like, you know, more confident and bigger, I would love to, like, do, like, a face reveal and a meet and greet and all that jazz. Even though I don't think I'm gonna be that big anytime soon, but, you know, knock on wood, hopefully. But I still feel like even... No, you know what? You gotta put confidence in the world, V. Even when I become big enough, I still think the issue is I don't know how to, like, react. I mean, yeah, I be me, but I get all nervous and shy, and I don't know. I'm not saying ill for viewers, but I gotta know at least one viewer is gonna be, like, the super friendly type. Like, the one that's like, hey, what's good, man? And they're, like, super close and all in my face, and I know they mean well, but I just don't have the confidence in myself right now. I'm hoping by the time that does happen, maybe I'll be more confident, but... Wait, Pulse said, unless you don't want filthy SG fans saying hiding on the street? Hell no! No, it would make me so happy if, like, I walk down the street one day, and I see, I don't know, somebody dressed up as Aleph, or, the Naho Bino. All I'll do is just, like, look and be like, man, and then you just like, yep. That'd be the coolest thing. Granted, it'd probably be super hot to wear that out here, but still. Let's see. What would Minato say, or Makoto say? I'm not gonna be Junpei, so... Sounds a little rough.
You could say that again. I'm not some panda in a zoo for everyone to gawk at. All I want is to be as strong as I can. I want to train hard and feel real pride in my strength. But all I ever seem to get is more trouble. Alright, looks like they've given up.
We didn't really run that far from where they were, so I'm surprised they did give up.
Let's head out to eat. For real this time. We only have so many hours left in the day.
You had me at eat.
Hey, don't be like that. I know a place that'd be perfect for us, girl.
Aren't those the two girls that were just flirting for... Oh, I know, like, where this is going.
Please, just leave us alone. We're not interested.
One drink, that's all we're asking. Come on, it'll be fun.
We said no, okay?
Oh, you heard that music? I think that's the call to action, folks. Those girls familiar.
Hey.
Stop. I'm the guy that's about to kick all you guys' asses if you keep going at this.
Leave them alone. You don't want the police to get involved, do you?
Who's the police? These two. And then he just like... He does the thing for, this is definitely a really out there reference, but I can imagine Akihiko being the guy from... I don't remember which Mission Impossible movie it is, but there was a trailer for, Henry Cavill's character, where he kind of like cocks his arms, like he reloads his arms like guns. Like he pumps them up, ready for a fight. I can feel Akihiko would totally be the type of guy that goes, boom, boom, like, shh. He like readies his arms for a fight. He's like, these are the police. I take the law into my own hands. Now we're gonna have a problem or what? Something like that.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
Wow, those girls just totally dipped. Alright. Puzzle says, I'll be as filthy as I can before meeting you then, V? Of course you will. Fan Knight says, so a weightlifter ate coins and magnets because he... Wait, what? Please tell me you're joking. So a weightlifter ate coins and magnets because he thought it would give him zinc? Why do I feel like this is something Akihiko will do? Bayo said I really like Aki's link events. And Puzzle saying the Fan Knight, the kind of guy that you want to sport for extra iron. No, you're joking, right? No one would really be that dumb to eat coins and magnets because they thought it would give them zinc. That's like saying like someone's gonna be like, I'm gonna eat bits and pieces of an iron because I want more iron in my food or something. That cannot be real. That's so wild. I just this week has been something crazy. I already talked about it in an intermission not too long ago. Not too long ago, we talked about AI with the whole Willy Wonka thing, and now I'm finding out somebody actually ate magnets and... Who? Okay, let's just go to the link event.
What? You want to call the cops? Quit trying to act like a big man, you little punk.
Yeah, time for you to piss off.
That's the moment. When he did the exclamation mark, that's the moment where you'd be like, it was at this moment he knew. He effed up.
You piece of...
Hold up.
Okay.
You've got some slick moves. I bet you know how to fight. All right?
You're the voice that I recognize the most of everyone else.
So what if I do?
How about you and I go a few rounds? If you ain't too busy, there's a spot around back.
My man's gonna do the freaking demon wind god fist or whatever that Kazuya uses in Tekken, and he's gonna beat the sense out of you.
Whenever I see guys who think they're hot shit, all I want to do is put them in their place.
I don't think you know what you're talking about. They're dealing with, man. Puzzle says, actually, no. Going back to what Fan and I said. Fan and I said New York Post put this on Twitter. I can't believe that, dude. Like, who? Why? What was he thinking? Like, why? That's so wild. Fan and I said that Aki gives the Shiryu kid. Yeah, he's gonna deck this dude. Also said, I love how chat's always telling V about the wildest stuff we find on Twitter. Because I'm not on Twitter. I don't have that. Because I don't want to watch the world burn that quickly. But I never know. Like, my world is so small, I guess. Like, I feel like I'm getting open to so many wild things. But I can't believe... I don't know what else to say. I can't believe it.
I bet a lot of people call you a tough guy. So how about we put it to the test?
What? Is he scared now?
I got 10,000 bucks. Akihiko's gonna win.
See? I told you. Nothing but trouble. Stay here. I'll be done in a minute.
You heard that grunt? That's literally like, I can imagine him just kind of like, you know, slightly tilting his neck. He's like, you know what? Stay here. I'll be done in a minute.
What? You think you're gonna beat me just like that?
No, I don't think I'm gonna beat you like that. I know I'm gonna beat you like that.
But don't worry. I won't go all out against an amateur. It's gotta be a fair fight.
Hey, over there! Break it up!
No! I want to see the fight! I want to see him get sent flying, man.
Let's beat it.
Lame.
I told you, officer. They were the ones antagonizing us.
Wait, so they bolt and we get in trouble? Ugh, man, this is freaking P5 all over again.
And I told you we'll hear all about it down at the station.
You're high school students, aren't you? We'll need your contact information to notify your parents about this.
If I could butt in.
Hey! Akihiko. I mean, Officer Kurosawa.
And Kurosawa-san.
I'll handle these two. I've already cleared it with the brass.
Damn, we got the connections. Also, I heard Yuri Lowenthal is the other police
I don't know
officer.
what's going on here, but you better not be starting any trouble.
See, none of these are what I would have said. I would have said, Trouble is my middle name. It's like, what? It's like, I was just kidding. Sorry. It wasn't our fault.
Then why'd we get a report from two ladies saying you were attacked by a group of punks?
Oh, those girls, those hens. Wait a freaking second. So if you got a report from two girls saying that we were attacked by punks, why are we the ones being interrogated?
They wanted to test my strength. I was just giving them what they wanted.
In the middle of a public street? You really need to think things through. Listen, I'm an officer of the law. I don't care who you are. Anyone who disturbs the peace is gonna have to deal with me.
Damn.
As you can see, your friend here is a bit of a hothead. I know it won't be easy, but try and keep an eye on him, would ya?
I will do it for as long as I can. Actually, it should be, I'm not sure I can. Give it to me. No, I got this.
Those are some bold words, but thanks. My arm's healed, and we've got way more dependable people now. There's no better time to test my strength, especially now that we have someone like you. We really lucked out on that one.
Thanks. That's really sweet.
So I'm gonna keep honing my skills. That way, I can put down anyone I face.
What happened? What? What the heck? Is that my PlayStation? What the heck just happened? Uh, that's not chat, right? No, no, no. We're good. We're still streaming. What the heck just happened? Uh, what happened? My PlayStation just randomly cut off. But I can see chat still going, which means I'm still in. Are you serious? You've got to be kidding me. What? Hold on. Did my PlayStation cut out? Panda Knight said PlayStation's like, you've seen enough. Hold on. I have no clue what the flip just happened. We didn't even get like an hour in. That's, well, I guess we did get an hour in. But, during my Link episode? That means I gotta do the Link episode again? That's so nuts. Alright, let's see here. What can I do to fix this? Although I'm surprised because I'm still streaming and we're still good. I guess what I'll have to do is see if I can get this fixed. I knew I was gonna have something, man. So for context, while I try to fix this, I told this on Discord, but I've been having some tech issues lately. Although it's the first I've had with my PlayStation, that's for sure. So if my stream cuts out, I'm probably going to see if I can get this fixed. Sure, this was an extra episode, so still. But that's so nuts. And it was during... Well, at least I know it's not... Hope it's not. Yeah, I'll probably just cut the stream, see if I can come back to it. If I can't, then I guess I'll just have to call episode, which will suck, so... I just do like an end. Thank you all for tuning in thing. I don't really want this to be an interview. I also do it. Alright, I'm gonna try and fix my thing. So I'm probably gonna do part 1 and part 2. So I will be right back if I can. So unless you guys want to leave, which I totally would understand. But I'll be back soon, guys. Let's see. Get this bad boy fixed. What the heck happened?